Whether learning virtually from home or in person inside a classroom, COVID-19 has changed education for all students.
One of the biggest challenges, making sure every child is learning, connecting to a class either from a distance or, in some cases, face-to-face. Paula Tutman takes us inside the Detroit Public Schools Community District's efforts to make sure that is happening.
The overwhelming sense of concern and worry coming from the superintendent, Dr. Nikolai Viti, is palpable.
Because children aren't coming to school, I'm worried about what's happening at homes, in homes that we don't know about. You know, the amount of child abuse cases that have been registered have dramatically gone down. And I don't think that's because those horrific things aren't happening in homes. It's just, there's no outside set of eyes or ears that are looking into what's happening in a child's life.
For the third time, he is sending out wellness teams like this one, hundreds of volunteers canvassing neighborhoods to search out students and their parents.
We have about 3,000 students that were registered or enrolled that didn't show up for school, either face-to-face or the Learning Center online. So this just tells you the reality of poverty and how that gets in the way of being able to focus on school and attendance. But when we're talking about the reality of pandemic, it only magnifies and makes those issues more complicated.
From a district that has always fought the uphill battle to circumnavigate poverty, transportation, and social environment to get students into school, last year the chronic absentee rate was around 37%. This year it hovers closer to 60%. And so it's one thing to have 51,000 students last year, and the district has only counted about 49,000 this year. It's something else entirely because of what that means on the human level.
Our food participation rates are dramatically down. So all of our schools are open. Even for students that are online, they can still come into school and eat breakfast and lunch or pick up a breakfast and lunch. We've gone from serving, well over 30,000 students breakfast and lunch to only 8,000.
I've been driving around to, different schools in the community, and around a certain time of day, you see kids on the street and they're walking around. It's up to us as a community and to be good neighbors. Stop and ask the student, why aren't they in school?
I've been, sick to my stomach since the pandemic hit because that's the role of school. And it doesn't mean that I don't trust our families. It doesn't mean I don't trust our communities, but I know how devastating poverty can be.
Honestly, you could put this label on any rural or urban school district where there is a lot of poverty, because as soon as you lose the system where students have to be present to be counted, you lose the accountability for those students and that safety net. And this could have really long-lasting ramifications. Guys?
Now, the district is urging neighbors to get involved to help find children who may be in need of services. If you need help or know someone with children who does need help, contact DPSCD administration. Frank?
The state is tracking COVID-19 outbreaks in schools, releasing the numbers every Monday. Now, an outbreak is considered 2 or more cases that might have had a shared exposure on school grounds, and they are from different homes. These outbreaks include cases in after-school programs like sports. The latest report showed 30 new schools reporting outbreaks. You can check out that data anytime on our website. Click on Detroit.com. Devin?
All right, Doc. Now, school has been back in session for a couple of months now. Some students online, some back in the classroom, some with a hybrid of both.
Our Steve Garagiola checks in with teachers, parents, and students to see how it's going.
Last spring, when the school year abruptly ended, families went into crisis learning, but thought surely by the fall, life will be back to normal. Instead, we're adjusting to our new coronavirus reality.
I would like to say that I think things were getting better and that we might be making steps back into the building, but I don't think we're anywhere near where I was hoping we would be.
With the number of coronavirus cases on a dramatic rise, families that committed to virtual school are glad they did.
Definitely, I think, would like to be with her friends again, but we're just not, we didn't think we would be ready for her to do that. So we committed to virtual.
The parents I've spoken with, whose kids are in virtual school, are generally happy with how it's going.
I am surprised to say is working out better than face-to-face.
Keisha Barber has a 9th grade son and a 7th grade daughter.
His grades look amazing, and I was really surprised that, it's like that. was a little more challenging for her because she's more social. Her grades still look good, but she comes out of the room more often.
For teachers, there is some frustration in the limitations of online learning.
It causes us to slow down, and we're not necessarily delivering a traditional curriculum, but we're trying to keep all of the core supports intact.
Rihanna Orr has a 4th, 8th, and 9th grader. Online learning was just not working for them. They're glad to be back in school.
They did not find they could be productive online, and I honestly agreed with them. The school has been very diligent, and we just try to remind them, but I know that being around their friends has made a whole difference. Socialization is a huge part of going to school.
One surprising answer I got from students is that for some of them, there are more distractions trying to learn at home than in school.
I'm in a classroom with both of my siblings, and that can be really distracting. All of my family is home, so there's distractions, and you don't get to, like you said, you don't get to see anybody, which is kind of sad.
What students in virtual schools seem to miss most is hands-on learning.
Probably one of the worst things is understanding the material your teacher is trying to teach you. You'll only you'll understand, but it's way much harder.
So it's harder to do some classes, like especially electives. Like science, you can't do the experiments in class.
The bottom line on this progress report is that school is going well, but everyone longs for the day we can get back to normal.
I really miss seeing people, and I just miss the whole experience.
I would definitely take the chance to go back in person. I mean, I don't even care if I had to put a mask on or anything.
I think that just about every student and most of the teachers would prefer to be face-to-face for everything that we're covering. We're all pioneers. I mean, we're trying to navigate this uncertain time right now.
I'm Steve Garagiola, Local 4.
All right, thanks, Steve. Well, the holiday season is the next thing we're going to have to navigate. So coming up, consumer investigator Hank Winchester tells us how stores, restaurants, and airlines trying to reinvent themselves in order to survive.
Also, they lost loved ones to COVID-19. Detroiters sharing those losses as we check in with efforts to keep COVID-19 from hitting African-American communities harder than others. Our coronavirus crisis special. We'll be right back.